What's up, wake up, wealth up, everyone. It is your favorite mompreneur and deal diva of the 21st century, Melanie Williams, coming to you from my mobile office here at Booteek House Enterprises. I just wanted to share a little bit of information that I found very interesting from a book that I picked up from my mom's library called Scrooge Investing. It says The Bargain Hunter's Guide to Discounts, Free Services, Special Privileges, and Other Money-Saving Tips by Mark Skousen. If I'm saying that right, by Mark Skousen. Can you guys see that? My camera's glaring. But I was reading this book. It's got several different chapters on different things from, let's see, some it says bargains for the stock buyer. Which discount broker is best for you? Saving money on mutual funds, things like that. Big savings when you buy real estate. Now, this book was, the copyright on this book is 92. So it was written in 92, but some of the information in here still absolutely holds true because I'm doing a lot of research now on different stocks and funds and everything. But what I found to be the most interesting is the information that it gave on Scrooge. And I took some notes. Okay, I don't know how many of you watched DuckTales. Anybody remember? It was a cartoon called DuckTales. I just found out from reading this book that there was a whole comic book around Scrooge and this fictional character. But did you know that the character Uncle Scrooge, he earned his money the hard way? He was a gold digger. And I don't mean like, your best friend, Tawana, Keisha, Nicole, Mary Beth, whatever. Those kind of gold diggers? No. I mean, he was an actual gold digger. He dug gold nuggets out of the creeks and saved and invested them. I remember, I'm trying to go to a page where it's actually telling me all this. I remember watching this cartoon when I was younger and just thinking, like, I just remember him always swimming around in money. He was always swimming in his vault of money, all his gold coins. And for him to have so much, I saw him always as a cheapskate. But I also remember him like always giving tips to his nephews, his nephew and his great nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Let me just read what I wrote. I said, I always saw him swimming in his gold and silver, but he considered that his petty cash vault, right? I want a petty cash vault like he is. He was a great investor and earned his real wealth in that way. He had oil wells, railroads, gold mines. He had farms and factories, steamships. I didn't even know that. I remember watching the cartoon that he owned a lot of things, but I guess I never thought about how he actually owned all those things. I always saw him as that cheapskate with all the money swimming around in in his vault. One of the quotes that's in this business, one of the quotes that's in this book that they pulled from the actual cartoon, this fictional character. He said, I've invested in practically every business there is. A good investor puts his money to work. Saving money is the first important step to wealth. So when I read that, it just made me want to think about all of the times that I watched that cartoon and just, never really picked that up because that was not something that we as a family talked about. We didn't talk about money and saving. I know you guys heard me say that I often asked my grandfather about different things related to money, but it was never a regular conversation. That was something that I knew all the time that I could go to my grandfather and ask about because he kind of reminded me of like this Scrooge person. I can remember when I was little asking him for a quarter because back in the day, a quarter got you everything. You can go to the corner store with a quarter and come back just as happy as you want to be, full back stuff. But I remember him always saying, oh, no, that's going to make you sick. You don't need a quarter. Oh, no, that's going to make you sick. He don't want to give it to you. He gave it to us, but that was always his thing. 50 cents. Oh, no, 50 cents going to make you sick. You don't need that. And can you imagine if money was the talk in your home back when you were watching this cartoon. Just think how many more little things you would have picked up in watching just this cartoon. There's no telling how many other cartoons had these subliminal messages about money and being wealthy and what you should do with it. But just me right now thinking, because I'm in the financial business, you know, because I have businesses that I run from my home and my goal is for my family to be wealthy, just thinking about how different things would have been and can still be applying these type of strategies, saving, investing, you know, paying off your debt, knowing how to leverage your talents, knowing how to leverage your credit, knowing how to maintain your credit and do the things that you need to do to have all of those things working for you. It just made me just this little bit, and this is not, that was just like in the first 10 pages of the book when it was talking about Scrooge, and I pulled all of this out. There's so many other little tidbits in here that I'm definitely going to make note of as well, and probably I'll come back and share it with you guys on another video. But it just made me, this just helped me to further want to understand all that I can about finance, all that I can about credit and keeping my credit straight, and, you know, investing and how important it is. If this was coming from a cartoon, I don't know how many years ago that cartoon came out, but this book was wrote in 92. So if the book was wrote in 92 and there was comic books, I want to say they said the first comic books came out in 42. Can you imagine the lessons that so many have missed, you know, just by not knowing that information? Which also brings me to a wonderful company that I'm partnered with. It's called MyEcon. It's a personal financial success company, and they teach you all of these things that this Scrooge character, this fictional Uncle Scrooge, was talking about: how to invest, how to save, you know, keep repairing your credit, and just knowing how and what to do with your finances so that your wealth is growing for you, so that you are not working for all your money, so that you can have your petty cash vault set up to the side. It's a debt-free company, and everything that they teach is teachable. And what I mean by that is it's not so hard to learn that you'll have a hard time learning it. You know what I'm saying? It's easily understandable. There's videos, there's always training. And I think that everyone should be educated financially so that you know what to do with your money to make your money work for you. For anyone out there who wants some more information on MyEcon and how it works and what it can do for you, go ahead and inbox me or give me a call at 219-302-3634. I hope that's what's up, so you can wake up and get your wealth up. Until next time, remember, people, treat every day as if it's possible to be greater and impossible to fail, because it absolutely is.